some legal issues that I'm having with my YouTube channel. And I want to talk about it because I feel like a lot of women can learn from my personal experiences when it comes to the kind of men that you date and how it can affect your career or just affect your life for the rest of your life, right? A lot of people know I'm a certified life coach. A lot of y'all don't. I've been a minister and a counselor and on this positive tip for many, many years. It's nothing new about what I'm doing. Like, I didn't turn into a life coach last week or last year or 6 years ago. I literally been doing this since my early 20s and I'm 44 now. But the legal issue that I'm having right now is not even a legitimate legal issue. It's something that's happening with YouTube. And someone is like falsely flagging my YouTube videos, right? Now, it doesn't bother me as much as I think the person who's falsely flagging it thinks it is. Like it's only videos about my son's father and then some videos that might not mention him directly, but I might be talking about something that's associated with him. So a lot of those videos are flagged for privacy, and then I have to turn around and appeal it, right? Which it's not so much of it's bothering me, but it's just I really don't have a lot of time for the bullshit associated with people falsely flagging content and then me having to appeal it and then they put the video back up. Because like 7, maybe 8 videos have been taken down off of my channel because someone is using the reporting tool falsely on videos where I talk about my son's father and my son. And so it's not just happening on this channel, it's happening on my son's channel. And it's unfortunate because my thing is, don't try to stop my bag because you struggling with yours. You know what I mean? Like if it's trolls falsely flagging it, or even if it's my son's father, I feel like if my son's father has the time and energy to sit and look through hundreds of videos and falsely flag them like I'm using his likeness or private information or things like that. If he has the energy to sit through and do something that's like time consuming, I feel like he can do what he needs to do as a father, get, another job, pay more than $269 a month in child support. And for months, people have heard me talk about how I've been wanting to modify my child support. And I was considering taking him off child support because I feel like after 6 years, he hasn't shown any interest in building a relationship with his son. So that proves that he has some type of mental health issue. So it would make more sense if I just took him off child support because I never really wanted to put him on child support to begin with. It was something that he requested. And then other men like suggested this on social media that I keep my foot on his neck. So I just decided to file for child support because of that. And so now that he's been on it and it's just $269 a month, but he's technically in arrears because he's supposed to be paying for my son's medical bills and he hasn't been doing that. And so I remember when I found out, I didn't even know that he was supposed to be taking care of health care and daycare until he had been on child support for about a year or so. And one of the child support services people contacted me and told me, hey, you're paying for daycare, not daycare, because I ain't even put him in daycare yet. But she was like, you paying for health care, and it's been mandated that your child's father is supposed to be paying for health care and daycare. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know that. So anyway, I kept thinking about maybe I should take him off. Is it worth it? Not to take him off so he could be more of a father for my son, but to take him off because I see no point. But everybody's like, yo, that $269, put it in the trust fund. That's what I've been doing, buying stocks, put it in his savings, things like that. And really, that's all I could do because it's technically chump change. So anyway, if anyone who knows anything about child support, you can modify child support in California every 3 years. And it's been like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. So I was like, let me just go ahead and modify it. So I went ahead and filed modification. Now I requested for the papers a couple of like a month ago, but I was just sitting on the papers. Like, should I file this? I was like just thinking about it. So after my channel was has been flagged like dozens of times, like with all weekend. Someone just sat and just flagged my channel and flagged false privacy complaints as if I was like posting people's personal information. And you know me, when I talk about something, I don't talk about anything other than my personal life and things that happen to me. I don't like talking about other people. I only talk about other people when y'all want me to talk about other people. But usually I try not to make videos about other people. And when I do make the videos about other people, which I cannot reiterate how much I hate that. When I do make videos about other people, I try not to mention their personal information. Like I don't say their full name. I don't put their address or their email address or social security number, credit card numbers, debit card. I don't do that because that's private information. So when someone is falsely flagging my videos, making it seem like that's what I'm doing, all it's doing is alerting YouTube that someone is falsely reporting it. So instead of me like getting upset about it, I was just like, it doesn't matter how many videos I do of my son's father or how many times someone decides to report them. If they get removed, it's still not going to stop me from sharing my story with women so they never have to experience what I did. So all it's doing is fueling me to continue telling my story about the situation because I'm still seeing beautiful women, smart women, intelligent women, wealthy women still get in the situation that I got in with my son's father. And it's easy to stay out of a situation like that by making better choices in men. And so to some degree, my story is working for women who have heard it. And then it's helping women who are going through it understand that they're not the only ones who are going through it. But when I look at like if this is possibly him falsely flagging the videos to get them removed, it's like, dude, you have all of this energy to sit down and report a whole bunch of videos, but you don't have the energy to be a good father for your son. Like the narrative about me and my son's father could easily be shifted into something positive if he just did what he did as a father, did what he was supposed to do as a father. Because anytime I would fix my lips to discuss him, I would be like, yo, he has really turned his life around. Like he really decided to become the type of father he needed to be for our son. That is a good story to tell. You feel what I'm saying? Like after all of the things that I've been through with my son's father, and it's been 6 years and he hasn't met our son, and all of the smoke I get from people that I don't deserve, people calling me a mistress and shit like that when I wasn't even due mistress, people saying I stole people's husband and all this type of stuff, all of the negative shit that I experienced because of me choosing to deal with him was not what I deserved. And I want women to understand that if a man truly loves you, he would never put you in a position to where you could even be called his mistress, or a rumor could be spread that that was something that you was to him. See, if my son's father genuinely cared about me or even cared about our friendship when we were friends and when we were dealing with each other, he wouldn't even allow the public to believe that I was that to him, because that's not what I was. If he was a real man and somebody that a woman should consider dating, he would have never put me in that position, and he wouldn't be allowing anyone to say anything like that about me because he knows it's a lie. He knows damn well that I wasn't his mistress. He knows damn well I'm not like this malicious person or some type of villain, but he wants everybody to believe that about me because he isn't confident in himself as a man. He needs for people to think that about me because I'm sure it doesn't feel good as a man to know that drop the ball like that with a woman as decent as I am. So you want the world to believe that that's not who I am, so you can feel better about you, and you can continue to manipulate and control everyone around you that's enabling you.